it's Trish from passionforhealthyliving.com. Today we are going to blanch some of our collard greens so that we can utilize them as wraps. So I've gone ahead and washed my collards, and once we blanch them, then we're going to throw them in a bath of cold water with some ice to shock them to stop the cooking process, so they'll be that beautiful bright green color. So why don't you meet me over at the stove and we'll start blanching our collards. Hey everyone. Okay, so I have my about 5 or 6 cups of water in my pot here on a simmer, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my collard green here, and I'm going to immerse that in. And I'm going to set my timer. I have a little stopwatch on my phone where I can time this for about 30 to 45 seconds just to blanch it. And then once it's blanched, we're going to remove it. You don't want to blanch it too much because you want it to hold its form. And then what we'll do is we'll toss it into our cold bath water. So we are at 30 seconds. We'll give it another 3 seconds, and out she's going to come. All right, there we go. All right, so that's it. I put it right immediately into the cold water. We'll do our next one, and that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to process the rest of these. Once they're cooled, we're going to put them in between paper towels to dry them. And then they'll be ready to be used as wraps. So I will see you back at the counter in just a few minutes. Okay, so I got my blanched collards out of the cold water bath, and I just put them on a paper towel and blot them dry. I already did this one, as you can see. And then what I'll do is I'll put a piece of wax paper or parchment paper between them, so they don't stick on top of each other. And then you can line them all up, you know, on top of each other this way. So there's our next one. Then I'll put another line of wax paper, and then we'll add our next one. And then you can put these in a flat Ziploc, and you can keep them in the fridge for a day or two. But we're gonna make some wraps. So I'm gonna go finish the rest of them, and then when we're ready to fill them up, I'll see you in just a few. Okay, so I have my blanched collards on the dish. I actually combined 2 of them to make it a little bit bigger. And I just pan fried up some turkey with some onions and mushrooms and spices. I'll leave the recipe to what I did here underneath the video. And then just scoop out, oops, some into the middle here. This is great served with a side of baked sweet potato fries. And then we'll top this with a little bit of homemade cilantro mayo. And we'll add a little bit of beautiful color. And then just a pinch of sea salt and a little bit of pepper. And then we can just start to roll this baby up. Just tuck it and roll. And you got yourself a fantastic roll for dinner. There you have it, folks. Put a nice sweet potato on the side there, and you got a great meal. Enjoy.